again on YouTube, and we are live. Thank you very much, guys, for allowing me this opportunity to come live out here and engage with you guys. So, yeah, while I'm still waiting for the people, so those who are gonna see this video when it's already saved, yesterday I did a live, by the way, but the network sabotaged us. The live didn't end up saving, so I had to delete because the files were corrupted. But I did have a very beautiful engagement with the people. There was beautiful questions that the people were asking. Hopefully today there's gonna be a lot of people also engaging with us live, having this beautiful discussion with us. Okay, and by the way, this is a Q&A with Decent. Can ask me any question, can be about anything. So this, you don't have to wait for me to start speaking. You must ask me a question. I'm doing this live video to engage with you guys. I want you guys to ask me questions, because for the longest time everyone in the comment section think that, yeah, Decent Q and here we storm. Decent Q, we wanna challenge you. Decent Q, we wanna ask you questions. Decent Q, hey, we were coming for you. So yeah, this is an opportunity for everyone to ask me questions, to engage with me. Hopefully the people come and it's not just one person watching. So far it's one person watching. There's 0 likes. We've been 2 minutes into the live. There's one person watching. I doubt there's anyone else watching, because it was gonna reflect out here that there's people watching. Okay, maybe let me wait a little bit and wait for people to come through. But if people don't come through, I will cancel the live. I'll cancel it. Okay. There's 2 people in the chat. Congratulations, guys, for making it out here. We thank you very much for pulling through to this live video. Can you please introduce yourselves? Tell us who you are. Can you wave at us there in the chat? Uhambile futhi lona angazi ubani. Ungenile wahamba. Okay? Yeah, it seems as if now it's not the time for people to come and engage. So I might as well cancel this thing. Let me wait for the next 5 minutes. If there's no one, then yeah, we are canceling it. I have things to do. I won't do a live video for one person. There's no ways. Nah, it seems as if people are interested in the live video. Oh, there's people interested. Okay, there's 5 people. Thank you very much, guys, for pulling through to the chat. I was already losing hope, thinking that there's no one who's gonna pull through. I was ready to cancel the live video, because I can't do a live video with one person watching. I can't do that. There's no ways. So guys, to all of you who are here, for the longest time, you're always in the comment section of my videos telling me that you wanna challenge me, you wanna push back on some of the things I say. You believe that there's no one pushing back on me. This is the opportunity for you to ask me questions. Can be about anything. Can be religious questions, can be questions about life, my own personal life, things you want to know about me, can be about politics, can be about anything. You can comment your questions there in the chat. All individuals out here, your questions will be read out loud and I'm gonna answer all of them. There is no one's question that is gonna be left untouched. Okay? Yes. But if you guys don't come up with the questions, I'll be forced to cancel this thing, because why else am I doing this? Why else am I doing this? I'll be forced to cancel this thing and wait for the next time I go live, because the next time I go live, I'll be having a presentation. I've prepared a presentation to speak about some certain things happening in our country, but it's not going to be part of this life. This life is for you guys to ask me questions. But in the meantime, thank you very much, guys, for pulling through. It's 6 people watching us. Can you Can you at least please like the video? Please like the video. 6 people watching. You guys, I believe liking won't rob you anything. It's not like you're gonna lose money by liking on the video. So can you please like, whoever is watching, can you please like this video? Don't be stingy with the likes. Don't be stingy with the likes, please. Liking is for free. To like this live video is for free. Okay? Okay. So there's Alex in the chat. Alex Amiani. There's Alex Amiani in the chat. Alex Amiani, thank you very much for the comment. Thank you very much for engaging with us. God bless you on this beautiful Sunday. Keep it up. I really follow your videos watching from the land of Kenya. Kenya is in the building. Thank you very much, Kenya. We highly appreciate the love. We appreciate you pulling up into this live video to engage with us. Kenya. I just hope, guys, you pull up with the questions, not just the compliments, but the questions, guys. Please, this live video is for the questions. You're always in the chat, always in the comment section. Hey, this and Q, we disagree. This and Q, hey, Wena. Bring those disagreements here. Bring the questions. Push back on me. Let's see what you guys got. You know. So, yeah. I'm out here in Limpopo, by the way. Since you are still waiting for people to ask questions, I wonder why people don't want to ask questions. It's like, really? You just want to watch someone. You don't want to engage with someone. This is life. I just came from a funeral. We were burying my friend's father. It was very painful to bury my friend's father because I know the person we were burying. I know his father. I know my friend. And I saw my friend since from the day his father went into hospital. I saw the pain he was feeling. And when the father was announced that he passed away, I saw and I felt the high emotions of the pain my friend was feeling. Today, we just buried his father. I just come from a funeral now. We just buried his father. Unfortunately, I couldn't stay long in the funeral because I had to come and finish up some business. I had to go live. I have to shoot some content. Plus, I'm fasting. So many people who are still in the funeral, they're eating now. It's not far from where I am. I'm fasting. It's Ramadan now. So I can't be there found eating. I can't eat. I'll only break my fast around 24 minutes past 6. I started the fast in the morning. At the first prayer, Fajr was at 4:30. 4:30. So yeah, I'm fasting. If you see me like this, I haven't eaten since last night. The only thing that I woke up to in the morning was water. And then I prayed. And the second prayer will be coming up in a few minutes. Hopefully, I'll be done with this live around 12:15. 12:30 there. The second prayer of the day will be happening. So yeah, we are still waiting, guys, for your questions. We are waiting for your questions. But yeah, thank you very much, Alex Amiani, in the chat. It's the only person who have decided to engage with us. Thank you very much. There's 7 people out here watching, and there's 3 likes. At least, guys, if you don't want to pose a question, you guys can at least come up with a like. At least like the video. Don't be stingy with the likes. You don't lose anything by liking a video. You don't lose anything. It's like, it's just a like. It doesn't take away from you. Don't be stingy. Don't be that guy who just wants to consume people's content, but you don't contribute in the supporting, liking, sharing. You just want to take for free. Don't be that guy, because you are going to be one of the people take from you for free and they won't give anything back, and it won't be nice for you. Okay? There's Tumi Moses out here in the comment section. Thank you very much, Tumi Moses. Tumi Moses. Keep up the good work. I really enjoy your content. Plus, I am an EFF supporter. What is your take about Gayton as a politician? I've spoken very much about Mr. Gayton McKenzie, how much I don't see him as a politician. And if he's a politician, he's a Mickey Mouse politician. Let's be honest. It's like the man is not built for the politics, you know. It's just that the bar of politics in South Africa has become so low. It's like, it's all systems go. Everyone and anyone can easily enter and call themselves a politician, can call themselves a leader of the people, a leader of the masses. So Gayton McKenzie is just playing to the gallery, guys. I think now he has been exposed. Even the people who voted for him, they see right through his PS, because the only thing that made Gayton McKenzie to be interesting is the same thing today. He's not preaching anymore. This thing about foreigners must go. That's the only thing that made him popular. And by the way, to those who don't know Gayton McKenzie's history, Gayton McKenzie used to be in the EFF, and he left the EFF and went and started his political party, the Patriotic Alliance. In the same year, in 2013, around November, the EFF was born in July. He joined and left and started Patriotic Alliance in November. So his party and the EFF, they're the same age. They were both started in 2013. So with that being said, Mr. Gayton McKenzie, he used to preach this thing of African unity, black people must come together, until it was not popular to say that. And then he switched and went with the popular narrative. He went with the popular to fit in into the society. He tried by all means to fit in. So he changed his stance. He abandoned this thing of no, Africans must come together, because even his counterpart, his deputy president, Mr. Kenny Kunene, has tweeted a lot of times, not even way back, like 3 years back, he has tweeted a lot of times that the people who even work for him and his companies are usually people from Zimbabwe, people from Namibia, people from Africa. So these guys, they do business with people from all over the world. But because it was a popular opinion, and it was an opinion that can get you vote to speak against African people, our African brothers, the ones whom I respect so much, the one whom not even any patriot here watching or anywhere can convince me to hate. He saw that, Yasin, there is an opportunity to get the votes. Let me preach this thing. Foreigners must go, Abahambe. But now, as foreigners went, did foreigners go? Abahambang, they are still here. And he got what he wanted. He got the vote, he got the position in government, he got a ministerial position. So what do I think? He's a big flip-flopper, he's a deceiver, he's a liar. It shouldn't be trusted because it doesn't stand on principles. It shouldn't be trusted because there's no track record of him being consistent in the things he preach. It's always changing tunes, like one day he's here, tomorrow he's here. So he's a Mickey Mouse politician. He's not one of our big warriors in South African politics, because he's one of those guys who just come and go. He's a one-hit wonder type of people. This seat he has in parliament is all he can ever get, because what else will he get more seat about? About the same thing, foreigners must go, Abahambe. Then the people of South Africa would be very dumb and very stupid to continue voting for someone, even when they can see that this person is given a chance, is not doing anything about the things he preaches. People must speak what they walk, they must preach what they walk. But Gayton McKenzie is just preaching something that it doesn't even have legs to walk. What has he done about the foreigners issue? That's the issue that got him vote. That's the issue that made us to recognize him and be like, oh, Gayton McKenzie. But guess what? It's like, Wednesday, next. So he's a Mickey Mouse politician to me, Moses. Like, that's what I think. That's what I think. I'm not impressed. I'm not even threatened by him being in politics. It doesn't even threaten anything like to the EFF. It doesn't threaten any vote from the EFF. And you guys, I'm sure you remember that guy. Who's this guy who left the EFF and went and joined? Those two guys who left the EFF, and Patrick Sindani and the other guy. They left the EFF and went and joined Patriotic Alliance. Guess what? After 5 months, they left Patriotic Alliance and went and joined Umkhonto weSizwe. So imagine, his party can't even keep people for more than 5 months. It's like, abantu bayangena bayaphuma. I'm sure they realize there is no value this political party is bringing to the people of South Africa. And then they left. They left the party. Kenny Kunene, a whole deputy president. Just watch how he's moving. Just watch when he speaks, he opens his mouth, the things he says. Just listen to this man and be like, what are you representing as the Patriotic Alliance? If you are going to be speaking BS like this as a deputy president, Mr. Kenny Kunene, like, you are a deputy president damn, being a deputy president must be very cheap in South African politics. It's a joke. It's a joke. Getting Mackenzie is a joke. Patriotic Alliance is a joke. It's a big joke. It's like we can't even feel their presence. When he speaks in parliament, it's like he speaks like he doesn't want to speak. He speaks like Ngati, like there's someone who doesn't want him to speak. Why can't he relax and just speak? He's overexcited. His excitement will die down when he loses more votes, more power. But yeah, he's a clown. I don't think he's an even big threat to any other political party. It doesn't pose as a threat. He's a come and go. Things like this happen. They come and go. These people like him. It doesn't have impact. Like, what impact does he have? What has he impacted the society of South Africa? What has he done, to shake South African politics? What is there for us to say this is Gayton Mackenzie's doing? There's nothing. There's nothing. Nothing. Okay? I hope I answered your question. Thank you very much for that question to me, Moses. Guys, please pull up with the questions. Guys, don't be scared to like. Please like the video. Please like. There's 11 people watching us. There's 4 likes. Guys, 15 people now and there's 4 likes. Let's keep the likes and the views parallel. Okay? Okay. There's a comment from Wolf Ashira. Wolf Ashira. Hey guys. Hello, Wolf Ashira. Any Indian? Hey, you are from Kenya. Yes, my brother, I'm from Kenya. Can't you see I look like Kenya people? I'm from Kenya. Some say I'm from Zimbabwe. Yes, I'm from Zimbabwe. Some say I'm from Mozambique. Yes, I'm from Mozambique. Some say I'm from Nigeria. Yes, I'm from Nigeria. I'm from everywhere you can ever think I'm from. I'm even from China. I'm even from... If you are trolling, my man, Wolf Hashima, I'll block you and then you'll regret why you are trolling. You'll regret very bad, my man, because I will block you. If you just wanna come here and wanna troll, you're gonna have a very big scary time, my man, because I don't want people here to come and make a clown of this live video. Okay, I've blocked that person because it seemed like I was coming here to do some BS. Blocked Wolf Hashima. I blocked Menangtal. So you must know that. Okay. Another question from to me, Moses. What is your view or take about King Sage So pushing the Black Unity movement on his podcast? I like King Sage So. Okay. I also like King Sage So, by the way. I respect King Sage so much. I'm also about Black unity. But I'm not about black lies. I'm not about a forced Black unity. I'm not about a Black unity that lacks clarity. I'm not about black people coming together without an understanding. I'm not about black people coming together without even trusting each other. I'm not about Black unity where people can come together knowing very well the majority of them don't like each other and they are enemies. I'm not about that Black unity. I'm not about Black unity whereby black political party leaders or black people need to own political parties in order to come to a unity under one banner. I'm not about that Black unity. Sorry, you'll excuse me. I'm not about Black unity whereby people come together but they have different views. They don't even agree on the majority of the principles. I'm not about that, because is that unity when people can't even stand for the same constituency according to their own political party constitutions? The EFF constitution, ATM constitution, the constitution of the MK party, they are not alike as many people would like to think. They're not even similar. So imagine these parties came together. They would disagree on a lot of things. So me, I'm not about a forced Black unity. King Sage So is trying to force this Black unity so bad. Me, I'm not going to force Black unity on anyone. I don't believe black people should be represented by leaders who are forced to become one just for the sake of us. No ways. They don't like each other with these leaders. Why should we be represented by people who were forced to unite in order to save the black people? They don't like each other. They are deceiving each other. They are lying to each other. They hate each other. They want to kill each other. They haven't forgiven each other. There is no loyalty amongst these leaders. There is no trust amongst this black unity. Why should we be represented by people like that? People who can't even have loyalty amongst themselves. So me, I don't believe in a fake, forced black unity. I want forced black unity. Black unity must be agreed on by all political parties. All political parties must never leave the room feeling like they didn't get nothing. They're not represented in the constituency of this black unity. So yeah, King Said So can do that. Black unity is always preaching. That's him. I'm not King Said So. Me, I'm like, no ways. There is no need for us to unite if we don't like each other. Why should we unite if we hate each other so bad? There's no need to unite with your enemies. There's no need. For the sake of what? For the sake of black unity. Like we must unite with our enemies. What will happen if we're in the same room? We haven't forgiven each other. So people must murder each other. There's going to be too much egos in that room. There's going to be too much stepping on each other's toes. On the sake of what? Black unity, black unity, black unity. The ANC was the first political party to bring black people together. It brought black people together. Black people, by the way, who have vested interest. They were not in it for black unity. They were in it for their own interest. They became ministers, they became councillors, they became members of parliament, they became speakers in parliament. Guess what? Today they are disorientated. They have left the ANC because it was not about black unity. But you would have thought that because of Mandela, these people are coming together because of black unity. But no, it was not about that. These people don't even believe in the same policies. So why should people come together if they don't believe in the same things, the same like the constitutions of different political parties differ so much to the point that what is the need to come together as one banner? Why can't the black unity just be a unity in purpose? People vote on something they all agree on. That's unity still. We don't have to destroy our own political parties to come together. We can still vote on something we all agree on. If we don't agree on something, then keep your own disagreement. I will keep my own. We don't have to unite even when we disagree. There is no need. I believe in that. I don't believe in some fake forced things. I will never believe in a fake black unity because it wouldn't be unity. It will be a forced lie. It will be a forced delusion. And we're going to be creating a new political party that is going to just be like the ANC in the coming few years. People, they feel like, nah, as I'm not represented, I thought I was going to be the president. Yazin, this black unity, no, I'm leaving here, I'm going to start the... So, it's whatever. I believe the politics of South Africa, they are nice the way they are, with different political parties representing different types of people. It's a democracy anyway. If all these political parties was to vote and agree on a similar mission, and then isn't that black unity? It's like a unity on purpose. We all agree the government should build schools. It's a unity on purpose. That's black unity. Black unity, we all agree that corruption must decrease. We all agree the old age people and the grants must continue to be given to them. We all agree service delivery must be given to the people. We can all vote for that. That's still black unity. We don't have to destroy our political parties, but we can still support a unified mission. That's the black unity I support, not some forced things. So yeah, King Said So can do his own things. I'm not King Said So. I'm Decent Q. Decent Q raw. So yeah, I just hope I answered your question. Madam to me. I just hope I answered your question. Okay, next question. Kibambe Romans Kalombo. What did you study in university? Okay. In university, I studied strategic marketing. So I studied strategic marketing. And then with strategic marketing being the main, being the Wabatini, being the main course, being the main subject, being the main module. all years we had to study strategic management. In all the years I studied for 3 years, so it was strategic marketing management. But with that, it came smaller nyana courses like accounting, smaller nyana courses like sales, smaller nyana courses like human behavior, like consumer behavior, economics, smaller nyana. So it came a lot of like smaller nyana courses with a big whole course. But yeah, I studied strategic marketing management. I studied that. But I didn't just study in varsity. I went on and studied online courses based on social media marketing, social media strategic marketing, YouTube algorithms. I must not say some things. I studied a course called algorithm manipulation. So I once applied a tactic I studied on an online course to manipulate the algorithm of TikTok. That's why my TikTok, there was a time when I still used to focus on it, was booming. But yeah, I studied the online course. It was for 1 week, and then I applied those things. They worked, and then I went ahead and taught other people. But in varsity, I studied strategic marketing management. That's what I studied. Kibambe Romains Kalombo. Ain't nobody care, little bro. So why did you ask the question if you're gonna say ain't nobody cares? Like, guys, don't be dumb, guys. Come on. You don't have to be like, how do you ask a question and then when they answer your question, you say ain't nobody cares? Come on, man. You must be very stupid to think like that. Celeste Jaco. Thank you very much, Celeste Jaco. It's a beautiful smile you have over there. I wish I could see your face smiling. Okay? Beth Channel. Are you from Mexico? Yes, I'm from Mexico. I'm from Mexico. And in my country here where I am in Mexico, we are currently not happy with the administration of the President of the United States, Mr. Donald Trump, because of the tariffs that he has recently imposed in our country. But one thing this man is doing that majority of the world don't see is that this guy is trying to replace the black majority in the United States with us, the Mexicans. But he failed in a way. So his psycho is in a way reversing the psychology to the voters, and people don't realize this. He tried to replace the black people, us, not us, the black people of America, the black American, with us, the Mexicans. But he got exposed because majority of us were busy running through over his country and we're going to America in numbers. Guess what he did? He closed the borders to Mexico, and then he campaigned using the borders of the Mexico. Was like, the borders must be closed, the borders must be closed. Look now what he's doing. He's trying to replace the black people. He's also trying to replace us as the Mexicans with the Hispanicans, with the Hispanic people. He's also trying to replace the blacks, us in America, and the Mexicans, us, with, guess with who? With the new Afrikaners who are coming from South Africa. The new Afrikaners are going to be replacing the black majority in America and even the Mexicans. The Afrikaners are going to go to America and be the new foreigners and the new Mexicans. But according to him, he's saying he's going to give them a citizenship. So, yeah. But yeah, to answer your question, I am from Mexico. I'm from Mexico. I'm currently in Mexico right now. As you can see, I'm in Mexico. Thank you very much for that question. Okay, there's no more any other questions. Okay, guys, we'll be waiting for your questions. Guys, don't ask me questions and expect me to not answer them. And don't think that you know like how I will answer the question. I answer the question based on how I want to answer them. I agree you're asking my opinion. So yeah, these are my opinions, by the way, you know. It's not opinions of other people out there in the world. It's my opinion. Guys, we're still waiting. We're still waiting for the questions. Thank you very much. There's 10 people out here watching us in the middle of the day. 6 likes. At least, guys, as you are preparing to ask questions, can you please raise the likes? at least if maybe we can get the likes to 10 people watching and 10 likes, I'll be very much appreciative of that gesture. But yeah, guys, bring up the questions. There's 8 people now watching. Bring up the questions, guys. We're gonna answer all your questions. You don't have to worry what the question is all about. We're gonna answer the question. Okay, guys, I wanna release a poll here. I want you guys to engage with this poll. To this poll. Okay. Let me not release a poll. I think there's a question here. It seems to me that Tumi Moses is the only person who's really interested in engaging. So I think this conversation is more based between me and Tumi Moses. So yeah, let me just engage with Tumi Moses. The question goes like, do you think South Africans are ready to be led by a young mind in parliament? South Africans are not ready for anything. They're not ready to let go. They're not ready to absorb new ways of living life. What would make South Africans ready to be led by young people? When young people start to speak up, they are the first ones, these old people in South African politics and these people out here in the comments, they are the first ones to tell you as a young person that, nah, you shouldn't speak, you are young, your opinions don't matter. They forget that their time is done. The time is on a ticking bomb. The young people are the ones of the future. So they are not ready, because you can even tell by how the parliament is structured, how these political parties, they put in the forefront old people before young people, because there's a stigma that politics is for old people. That's why all of these new political parties, they all subscribe to the same way of thinking, same strategy of recruiting to parliament. They recruit all a bunch of people. There's no fresh minds, there's no fresh thoughts, there's no new people coming with new ideas. That's why the country is decreasing, it's not going anywhere. It's because we are led by a bunch of old people. Bunch of old people sitting around in parliament. Many of them are TB. They can't even speak proper, they can't even toy, but toy 2 minutes, so we are not ready. Because just look even how the selection of a presidency happens. Always selected some old president. From the beginning of the time, there's always been old presidents. Even during apartheid, there was a bunch of old racist presidents. After apartheid, there was an old Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela didn't have to be a president. He was too old. After Nelson Mandela was Thabo Mbeki, a very old man. He was in his 60s. Now he's 83. So you can imagine, like tracing back how many years, 15 years. He was in his 60s, 65, 60 something there, was a president. Came Jacob Zuma. He was in his 70s, being a president in his 70s. Came now is Cyril Ramaphosa. He's 76 years. Old people. There is no one who's 40 years nyana, 50 years nyana, 30 years nyana. So it's like we're not ready, because we are not even having conversations demanding young leadership. We are not. So we're not ready. Many people would look down on a young leader, by the way. So it's fine when they have old presidents, because they can easily scapegoat and be like, we have to respect them, even because they're not perfect, even though they don't perform as the president, but because they're old, we must respect them, respect abantu. So when will we ever be ready if we're still thinking like this? So yeah, man, that's what I think. Another thing I think is that we should stop expecting too much from presidents, guys. Even my own president of my own political party, the CIC, I don't have so much expectations on him, because it's just a human being like everybody else. The president of the country, Ramaphosa. People expect Ramaphosa to be like Jesus Christ, and he can never be. It's just Ramaphosa, a vendor guy who grew up and then now he's a president. What do you expect some vendor guy to save you? You expect some Zulu guy to come and save you. You expect a petty guy from Sishiko, Julius Malema, to come and rescue you. Be your own president in your own life, whether you're young or old. Take charge of your own life. Take care of your own people. You have children. Take care of your children. You are their president. You are the president of the household. So play your role in your life. Don't wait for the president of the country to come and save your family. You are also a president. Women watching here, you have a husband. You are the deputy president in that house. So play your role. Take care of your own. Don't wait for the government to come and rescue you, your children. Hey, the government must give us grants. Go and work hard. Take care of your own, you know. So I think we all have a part to play in the country. We can't always expect these old leaders to come and save us. What will they save us from? Like Bozo Enzani, like Bozo Senzelanda Bantlaba. They won't do nothing to save the country. The country is going to the shit holes. It's only us who can save it. You can only save yourself and your people. There's nothing Ramaphosa would do for you. Aiko, nothing. Nothing. You will do for yourself. So yeah, you must be a young president in your own life. That's what I think. I hope I answered your question. To me, Moses. Alex Amian, do you think it's time for South Africa to abandon this parliamentary system? I don't think we are ready for that, because what are we abandoning it for? We are abandoning it for what? Because the MK Party constitution, they believe that there shouldn't be a parliamentary system. But guess what comes after that? Is the fall of democracy. And you guys might act like you hate democracy so bad. Democracy is the reason why you are able to come here and comment a lot of things. It's the reason why we can do videos disagreeing with other people. Imagine if it was a dictator, and the dictator was Jacob Zuma, and he's a Zulu guy, Jacob Zuma, supported by a bunch of Zulus, and he's a dictator. Do you think us would be allowed to hold him accountable even when he's messing up? Look at there. Look, let's give examples, because it's easy to say now we want a dictator, the country will be better. The country will be worse. There's no way the country will be better with a dictator. It will be worse. Look at countries that have dictators. Here, before we even go far, Swaziland, there's no freedom of speech, lapa. There's no human rights. No. The superior there is the royal family. Is the royal family. That's the superior of the country. There's nothing you can do. You can't speak and be like, no, Yazin, you're not pleased with this. Why are you not pleased with this? You're going against the king. They finish you off. That's a dictatorship. Look at Museveni in his country. Look at countries that are run by dictators. Look at Zimbabwe. There's no freedom of speech, lab. You try to speak against the government, they chop your head off, you're dead, you're gone. There's no parliamentary system there. Even the parliamentary system, because it's a dictatorship, is rigged against all of the other opposition parties, because when they speak, they're going to face a bullet on their head. So imagine we get rid of this democracy and the parliamentary system. What proposal do you have for us? What proposal do you have for us? You wouldn't be, the country will be gone. Will be gone. You would be forced to follow one religion. You would be forced to even speak one language if there was a dictator here. This freedom for you to speak multilingual, mix your language, wabua, uyathetha, ngiyakhuluma, nabalabula, na amba, what, it wouldn't be there. A dictator would be like, ngazongitshela nina, ngumzulu mina. So la, khala samazulu la. We are going back to the old ways. The kings must run. The kings are running today. The kings are running. They're still running the society. But politically, in politics, the supreme leadership above even the kings is the politics. So if we get rid of the democracy, there's no more EFF. Okay. There is no way they can go, so sorry for that, the network. We are fine with this parliamentary system. We are fine. Unless you have a better proposal. And I hope the proposal is not a dictatorship. It's not a system where we have to be bowing down to kings like they are our God. I hope that is not the proposal you have outside of this parliamentary system. Because what else is there? What else is there? Look at countries that don't have a parliamentary system. Do you want to live there? Do you want to live in Afghanistan? Do you want to live in countries like Sudan? Do you want to live